आज ही डाउटनट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
The question is, express the following complex number in a plus ib form. We have to express these two complex number in a plus ib form. So let's do first part. So first part, 3 minus 2i, 2 plus 3i, then 1 plus 2i, 2 minus I. Right, we have to write it into a form of a plus ib, like we have to write into the form of sum of real and imaginary part. As these expression are written in separate form, so we have to combine them and we have to write. So first what we will do, first we will multiply these terms. So 3 multiplied by 2 we will get 6, and minus 2i plus 3i, what I will get? I will get minus 6i square, right? Then minus 2i into 2, I will get minus 4i. Then minus 6, no, not 6, it's 9. 3i into 3, it's 9. 9i, right? Now divided by, in denominator we will do the same thing. 2 plus 4i minus I and minus 4i square, right? Since I square is equal to minus 1, so we will use this. So we'll get 6. I square is minus 1, so it will become plus 6. And if I take I common, so I will left with minus 4 plus 9, right? And here is, if I will take minus common, so I will left with, plus common. I am just taking plus, so it's a plus 9. Yeah, it's a plus 9, right? Now in denominator, what I am left with, 2, and this will become, this is 2, sorry, this is also 2, so it will become 2 plus 2, right? And I common, so there is 4 minus 1. So let's simplify it further. 6 plus 6, 12, and this is plus 5i, and 4 plus 3i. Now the next step would be, as there is a I in denominator, so we have to convert into a real number, because there should not be a imaginary part in the denominator. So what we'll do, we will just multiply it by its conjugate. So let's do it. Now we have 12 plus 5i divided by 4 plus 3i, 4 minus 3i, we just change the sign, and again we will multiply them, right? So let's multiply. 12, 4 minus 3i plus 5i, 4 minus 3i, right? And in denominator it is a plus b, a minus b, so it will become 16 a square. Let me write the formula also. A square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So we have the expression in the form of this, so we will write it into form of this: a square 4 into 4 and b square 3 into 3. So we will left with minus 9i square. Now let's multiply. 12 4, 48, minus, it's 36i, and plus 20i minus 15i square, and 16 I square is minus 1, so it will become 9 plus 9. Now it will become 48 minus 36i plus 20i plus, as I square is minus 1, so it will become plus, divided by what? 25. Now let's simplify it further. So what we'll get, let's take the imaginary part at one side. 48 plus 15, this is real part, and imaginary part is minus 36 plus 20 divided by 25. So it will become 63 plus, not 65, it's 63 plus I, it will become minus 16, right, divided by 25. So 63 divided by 25 minus 16i divided by 25. So compare with what? A plus IB. So A is equal to 63 by 25 and B is equal to minus 16 by 25, right? So this is our answer. This is our final answer. Now let's see the second part. So the second part is 2 minus 25 divided by 1 minus 16, right? So this is our second part. Let me check it. Yes, this is our second part. Now look at it carefully. If you see the second part, there is minus 25, under root minus 25. So what it will become? 2 minus, what it will become? 5i. As you can see, under root of minus x is equal to xi, right? So it will become, because it is a, what it will become? It will become complex number, right? So, and here you can write minus 4i. Now we just need to do the same procedure as we did earlier. What we will do, we will just multiply it by conjugate in numerator and in denominator. So just multiply 1 plus 4i minus 5i, 1 plus 4i divided by 1 minus 16i square. Just multiply them. 2 plus 8i minus 5i minus 20i square. It will become 16. Now just solve it. Just take the real and imaginary part. It will become I square minus 1. It will become plus 20. So real parts and imaginary part, 8 minus 5 divided by 17. So it is 22 plus 3i divided by 17. So it will become 22 by 17. Again we will compare with it. So here A is 22 by 17, B is 3 by 17. So hence the solution. So I hope the solution is clear to you. Thank you so much.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।